Hi, it's Rob Hadley here, and we are going to be talking about hypnosis for a few minutes, and hypnosis around quitting smoking. Now, I always find it quite strange when people say, does hypnosis work? Well, you'll see lots of videos on our sites that show exactly that it not only works, it's extremely effective. But occasionally someone will say, yes, but can it actually, as a therapy, is it really valid? Well, yeah, actually it is. As you'll find out if you ask around amongst a few people, you often come across people who've quit smoking using hypnosis. And it's a very, very powerful modality for this. The reason it's powerful is that smoking lies right in the middle of two areas that hypnosis is very good at working with. The first is altering behavior, and the second is altering belief. You've probably seen the show Hypnosis that can make someone believe their hands glued to the floor. Or you may have seen comedy hypnosis where people suddenly speak in a Martian language or some other language. Well, this is both changing behavior and belief. Oh, I believe I can speak a Martian language, or I cannot get my hand off that. Very, very powerful ways of using hypnosis. Sometimes short-lived unless done exactly right, but very powerful means. So when someone comes in wanting to quit smoking, it's great for a hypnotherapist. And in fact, in my practice in Vancouver, where we have about 6 therapists working, we do hundreds of quit smoking exercises. And we end a lot of people's smoking through the use of hypnosis. Now, the very key thing to remember here is, it's not just a case of holding up a pendulum and saying, well, watch my pendulum, now you're getting sleepy and you are never going to smoke again. Okay, now you can go. Oh, leave me a few dollars while you go. Well, actually, that's not the way it works. What you have to do when you do a quit smoking exercise, as the person quitting smoking, you have to keep in mind this is a project. It's not just an hour with a hypnotist, or an hour and a half is fairly typical. What it is the hypnosis is used to motivate you into a series of behaviors. In our particular method, we promote changing diet very slightly, which gives you more energy, which is going to help you in your quitting. You'll suffer less withdrawal effects that way. Step up your exercise so that you're slightly more busy, and if you smoke a pack a day, that's an hour and a half basically that you're throwing away every day. Well, you're going to have to fill that with something, fill that time with something, and something positive. And the third thing which we do is we get people to detox very rapidly, and we find one of the best ways to do that is through sauna. Now, in fact, my practice is quite specialist in that my team really work with addictions more than anything else. So we know all about detox, we know a lot about stopping people using drugs, and we include tobacco amongst that heading. So we know what we're talking about here. Detox quickly, less withdrawals, less cravings, shift up the diet, shift up the behavior in terms of exercise, and then as well, using the hypnosis, we shift the belief from it's acceptable to smoke to it's absolutely not acceptable to smoke. It's not acceptable to you, not acceptable to your loved ones, not acceptable in the workplace, not acceptable in society in general, and essentially it's generally a bad idea at every possible level. So we've changed behavior, we've changed belief. And that is, in a nutshell, the basis of quit smoking hypnosis. You'll find some people who say, oh yeah, come to me, I've got a 100% success record, and it's only one session, and that'll be that. Well, be a little careful there. The first thing is the 100% success record, that just does not work. We track our clients from the day they come in to see us to 5 years after they've seen us. We're very good at what we do, but we don't get 100%. Nobody gets 100%. In fact, we're running at 89.6% at the moment, and I can check that on a computer here at any time because I can see the feedback coming back from our clients who are asked at 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and 5 years to give us feedback about where they are, how they're feeling about it. It's actually a very advanced system, and we sell that system to other hypnotherapists. So as I say, we're fairly established in what we're doing here. So if someone says 100% success record, I don't think so. It basically means they've either not done it long enough to have anyone fail, or they're not really being 100% accurate with the truth. So to quit smoking, very effective method, and the way it's done it goes into those two areas that hypnosis is absolutely wonderful at working on: belief and behavior. Now, to dispel some of the naysayers on this, the fact is people get very few withdrawal symptoms. That's one of the things people come back and say when we contact them later. Oh, I was surprised. I tried quitting before and I couldn't. I had cravings, I had withdrawal symptoms. Well, actually, with hypnosis, for whatever reason, there seem to be less withdrawal symptoms. Another aspect of quit smoking hypnosis is that the people tend not to step back to it or gain weight because their belief is changed. Their belief is brought in line with a healthy belief, at which point, why would you do something to hurt yourself? Now, the person who's still carrying around that misplaced belief that, hey, it's really cool to smoke and I can do so with a martini in my hand, I'm James Bond, you know what? You're not James Bond. If you smoke, you're an idiot. Actually, on top of that, you're using up healthcare dollars, which frankly could be better spent. So, it's dumb to smoke. We all know that. That's the easiest type of belief to instill in people when something is completely understood. It really is easy to shift that belief, and hypnosis is very good at doing this. So, quit smoking hypnosis, a very interesting area, and an area which really does go to validate the value of hypnosis generally. Now, in my practice in Vancouver, which is Vancouver Hypnotherapy Inc., we've taken that a step further, and we go towards working with addiction. Even though in a stage show, I love to do stage shows. I don't know if you've seen my videos, but I just love doing it. I love performing. It's personal weakness, whatever you want to call it. I still love it. Afterwards, I'll often ask, anyone want to quit smoking? I'll take them around the back, 20 minutes, and in many instances, that'll be enough. That's an unusual situation, though. And the nice thing about doing stage shows is that the people you have on stage are super suggestible. They're the people who, yeah, they really want to be hypnotized. So they tend to be pretty easy to work with. So that's the short story on quit smoking hypnosis. I hope this has been of value to you. If you've got any questions about it, get hold of me, email me, vanbc1963@yahoo.com. This has been Rob Hadley. If you're enjoying these videos, make a point of sharing them.